Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Dan. Lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games, so essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Neil Helton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
So now into the box is Daniels, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Well, we're here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds' starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Into the box, Barry Larkin scooped up. And that's the second out. Digging in will be Eric Davis. 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's two outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The set and the 1-2 lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Two out here and a runner at second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the series. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Plate now, Dave Parker. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Law ranging into the outfield. He's not going to get it, and the two-out rally continues.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Buddy Bell.
So now to the plate, Buddy Bell. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Standing in now, Pete Rose. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom. Guy Hoffman gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box now, Mitch Webster. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he's safe, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's in time.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
The 1-1 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway. And set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Guy Hoffman.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often, and anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
The count now at 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he fouls this one off. Hoffman aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
One there.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
At the plate now, Eric Davis swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate, number 12. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking
Now
the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Now back, the third baseman, Buddy Bell.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know who's the half?
Now batting, the catcher, Close.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Number 52 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Howie Brooks. They'll be lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Hit on the ground to short. Picked up by Larkin. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting six.
Up next, Vance Law. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Larry Walker waits on deck. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next will be Larry Walker. A good action on the 2-seater there, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Pete Rose. Grounded back up the middle, fielded cleanly, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in next, Guy Hoffman. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate. Daniels singled in his last at-bat. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Webster is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, number 52. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The left fielder, number 30.
Striding in now for the Nats, Tim Raines. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next to hit is Mitch Webster, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Set for the start of the fourth, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eric Davis. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Larkin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, number 12. Hit hard on the ground at third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. To the plate now, Dave Parker, and it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Buddy Bell. That's right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Popped him up. Fitzgerald is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just a 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Reds 8 and the Nats 1.
I got my blessing because the Father never left here. He did it for the...
So here is Andres Galarraga. He bounced out last time up. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Tim Wallace.
And now in the box, Tim Wallace. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Now to the plate, here is
Shortstop,
Howie
Brooks.
The 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bell's got it, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Bo Diaz. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Pete Rose.
And now Pete Rose as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. One out, nobody on. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 30, Guy Hoffman.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Guy Hoffman, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Popped him up. Rose is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
The center fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and up next will be Larry Walker. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate now is Mike Fitzgerald. He flew out in his last AB. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Casey Cantrell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Casey Cantrell.
Fitzgerald leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Number 50 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 50.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Daniels. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he popped him up. Wallace is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Stepping in next, Barry Larkin. No hits to this point. Ready on 1 and 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Number 44.
Now at the plate is Eric Davis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box, number 12. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. And stepping in, Mitch Webster, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here now the 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Andres Galarraga.
Now to bat, Andres Galarraga. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You can see that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner.
The third
Pitch
baseman.
ends up in the middle of the plate and D-roll. That's usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Bob Feller, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. So now to the plate, Howie Brooks. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. At the plate now, Vance Law. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 33.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker.
Walker.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 8-3. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Dave Parker. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Buddy Bell. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Up next in Cincinnati, the catcher, Bo Diaz.
Ready now is Bo Diaz. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Reds 8 and the Nationals 3. Bottom of the inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Mike Fitzgerald. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
No, that's low.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Well, they say
Number
beggars
50.
can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little
Your
bit.
attention,
Tom
please.
Foley
Pinch
come on to
hitting for the
pinch hit
Nationals.
now with a runner at
Number
first and nobody
60.
out.
Tom Foley.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the
left
ball. What
fielder,
does he
number
do?
30,
He comes back with a
Jim
better pitch and gets the
Ray.
punch out.
Stepping in now, Tim Raines, and it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Here's another 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch
Next up
Webster.
is Mitch Webster. Fitzgerald over at second. Raines is over at first with 1 away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so
Now
you
batting,
expect to see a
first
lot of pitches
baseman,
down in the zone, so
Andre
I think that pitch up right there
Galarraga.
was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Next, it'll be Andres Galarraga. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-1 home. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit.
Your attention,
Jeff Parrott
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49, Jeff Parrott.
So now here is Pete Rose. Flew out last time up. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You do not want to walk the A-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Tony Perez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Base hit for Cincinnati. Number 24, Tony Perez.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 28.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniels. He's 1 for 4 so far. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
To the plate now, Barry Larkin. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reds lead this one 8-3.
Your
Ron
attention, please.
Robinson is on
Now
to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Ron Robinson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Tim Wallace.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Popped up. Number 12 has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Howie Brooks.
Now into the box, Howie Brooks. The 2-1. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Barry Larkin. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Vince Law.
Now at the plate here is Vance Law. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Two out, nobody on. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Two and two.
2 strikes.
Fouled away. The The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Diaz waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the 9th now in Game 3. Reds out in front, 8-3. Set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Eric Davis. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, number 12. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dave.
Next up, Dave Parker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Range gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, but they lead it. And now for Washington, Larry Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of this series, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. To short. Reined in. And Larkin's throw is right there for the first out. Number 3 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals. Number 3.
Right side. And that's through for a hit.
The left fielder, number 30, Tim Raines.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines. He gets him to wave with that one. It's 2-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right
Next,
fielder,
here is Mitch Webster. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Last strike now for the Nats. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This afternoon, Cincinnati take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Guy Hoffman pitches well enough to get the W. Neil Pelton was hit hard to the tune of 7 earns. He takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, TheShow.com.